Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. Court will begin with will resume with the August 12th, 2022 docket. And we're going to be doing some jail cases this afternoon, I understand. And let's see, who do we have first? Anybody showing up? Oh, yeah. It'll be Juan Martinez.
Yes, Judge, here.
All right. State, he's got two cases. It's going to be a plea on both of them.
Judge, he's going to plead to CR 20-06984D, and the second case, CR 20-06985D, is to be dismissed after the plea to the felony, which is set for August 26th.
Okay. All right. So it'll be a plea only on one. That'll be CR 20-06984D, Juan Martin Garza Martinez. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. Your charge here is driving while intoxicated, Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those two rights?
I think I did.
Yeah, when you signed the paperwork.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right. State.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as States Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as States Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as States Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as States Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. In CR 20-06984D, recommendation, state.
State's recommendation is a $100 fine. Court costs 134 days, Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 134 days.
All right. Court will hereby, because of the time in jail, court will hereby waive the court costs and fine. So it'll be 134 for 134. It'll be a time served. All right. And the announcement of the other case, state.
I'm sorry, Judge. On this case, Judge, we've been hearing from our clients. They've been getting calls from or notices from DPS about they're basically getting that super fine that was passed like in 2019, unless there's a finding of indigency. I don't know if there's anywhere in the order you can write a finding of indigency. I know you previously found him indigent. It's just they're assessing like a $6,000 fine on DWI or 4,500 on DWI seconds. It's just writing indigency, so DPS doesn't charge him. They shouldn't. He's indigent. I can give you the statute if you need, Judge. It's just
Well, isn't that in the DPS? I thought that was a DPS situation and not with the court.
well, when the paperwork is sent by the court, that's when they assess the fine. DPS does. Unless there's a finding of indigency on the order anywhere. And that's something that's been coming up fairly recently, Judge.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't know if it can be written on the order that he's indigent. You signed an order in March, Judge,
right.
appointing us and finding him indigent.
Well, I don't know about that, Mr. Gide. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, if between now and the next 30 days you find something I can help you with, you let me know. Where I can amend the judgment. But for the day, we'll waive the fine and court costs. It'll be a time served. But let me know, and I'll be glad to help.
What do Judge? I'll forward it to DPS.
Yeah. Let me know in the state, and if anything we can do in 30 days where we can amend the judgment, I'll be glad to do it.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Ma'am, on the second case, that's going to be
Judge, that's to be dismissed after the plea to felony CR 183122D, which is set for August 25th, 2020.
okay. You don't want to give it a reset date just in case.
Well, what's that?
Okay, obviously we're gonna reset it for a closer date so that we can keep it on the record. But anyway, yes.
When is the felony, Kelsey?
August 26th.
Okay,
Okay. We'll reset it near that date or something to make sure we don't lose it. So for right now, Mr. Martinez, it's time served on this case, okay?
Hey, Mr. Judge, I didn't even want to plead to that DWI. But the reason why they got me was because I have to plead guilty to a stage of felony. I mean, I have to plead guilty to this one in order for me to get a plea bargain. Hey, Mr. Garza, Judge, that DWI, sir, they never took a breathalyzer, a breath test, a blood test, none of that.
Okay.
And I was,
What's the charge? What's the felony charge?
it was a evading arrest. They dismissed that, but I had to plead guilty to stage of felonies and to this DWI. They never told me nothing about pleading guilty to this DWI. They just told me.
Pending a
sorry?
burglary of building and a felony possession, as well as a felony tampering and a felony evading.
Yeah, well, they told me, look, plead guilty to the stage of felonies and we'll dismiss the evading arrest. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So when I go to court, they brought this charge up. I'm like, I never talked to my lawyer about this case. Like, it was part of my.
Judge, I think Ted Lopez visited with him and this was the case, the paperwork that he signed.
Yeah, I
He went
signed
over
it.
this with
I had
Ted
signed
Lopez.
it, but the thing is, he had never gone over it about
Okay,
pleading
well-
guilty to. It's all right though. I mean, it's just that if you always see in the police report, they never took
Well,
they never took it. I
it's
just
very
didn't want it.
It's very common for a defendant to plead to one case so that others can get dismissed.
So I understand it.
You can pick and choose, and it could be this case or the state jail felony. But in this case, I understand it's a DWI case where you pled guilty like you did right now.
Yeah, I mean, the only side, I didn't want that evading arrest because I did not evade, and I wasn't even. But it's just that I see it, so I just didn't want this on my record. DWI, I get it, but I guess that's the way they're doing it nowadays.
Well, that was the most dangerous. That was the most serious case, which is the evading.
But they dismissed
felony
it.
Case, yeah.
They dismissed it because by the police report there was insufficient evidence. No,
Well,
or not insufficient, but it was a weak case.
well, I
All
mean
the
that's
felonies are still pending.
I'm sorry.
All the felonies are still pending, Judge. I'm not showing a conviction or dismissals.
okay.
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, on this one, it's time served. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Time served on this one. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Manuel Herrera,
Manuel Herrera,
number 13.
number 13. Manuel Herrera.
He's a federal. He's under federal.
He's what?
Under federal. He's out with charges, which is he's another county or another. He's not
Okay.
in our county.
Okay. Not here. Well, then what, Monday or something?
No. Are you sure? Because I think, Rachel, is this the one that was in isolation last time that we brought him in?
He was,
Are you sure we're talking about the same one? Manuel
Herrera.
Fernando Chinas Herrera?
Let me look him up because that's the last thing I knew that he was out with
Yeah, no,
charge.
last time we brought him in, he was in isolation and they told us that he was ready to plea out. And then
Okay.
while you do that, we need Francisco Santana,
Santana,
Francisco Santana.
number 18.
Number 18. Okay, number 18.
Santana.
Francisco Santana. That's also yours, right? Public defender.
yes, Your Honor.
All right. Will he need interpreting?
No, he's fine with, he speaks English.
Okay, very well.
You're open, please.
Okay,
Judge,
state.
I still show a detainer on him. Let me see where he's,
We're talking about Santana.
no, I show a detainer on Herrera. Who picked
going
him
back.
up?
All right, going back to Herrera. Number 13, right?
It just says OWC. He doesn't tell us who picked him up. What
Okay,
detainer he's got.
he's not there.
Okay, Santana.
Okay,
OWC?
Oh, they didn't put the comments, there is not there.
No. Doesn't say, Judge.
Can,
Okay, so you don't have him
sorry.
there, you don't,
is there any way you could check with transport to make sure that he might be sitting over there? Because that happened last week.
Let's do Santana. I'll worry about that, Alex. Don't worry about that. You continue with Santana.
let's do,
Yes, ma'am.
let's do
You
Francisco
want us to
Santana.
stop or you continue talking? Okay. I can hear you.
No, just stay where you're at. Sit down. Excuse me?
What's his name? Judge, we have a trouble with his name, that's why. He didn't want to be quiet in your court. Let me get his name, Judge.
Okay,
Okay, apparently he didn't want to sit through your court. I have, Santana, Judge, if you want to see him right now.
yes, Santana, yeah, Francisco Santana.
I'll get his name, the one that we took back to his cell.
Okay, Francisco Santana, state, he's got 2 cases, it'll be a plea on both of them?
Yes, Judge, these are both open pleas.
And they're gonna be open, please. Okay. 2 cases, Santana. Let's see here. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right. 2 cases, CR 2206 425D, Francisco Santana, Class B misdemeanor. And then CR 2206 426D, the companion case, it'll be a Class A misdemeanor. So you have an A and a B. On the potential penalty for the Class B is 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. On the Class A, the penalty can be up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
For both cases, you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those 2 rights? In writing?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, sir.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily in both cases?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as states Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as states Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as states Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and use assessment as states Exhibit 4. The state also requested defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requested defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Francisco Santana is guilty as charged on both cause numbers. Recommendations, CR 2206 425.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 180 days, probated for 10 months, an anger management course, 30 community service hours, and the defendant must stay away from the victim, Jessica Reina.
Away from Jessica Reina.
Yes, Judge.
All right, let me hear the other recommendation, CR 2206 426.
The recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 1 year, probated for 10 months, an anger management course, 30 community service hours, and the defendant must stay away from the victim, Jessica Reina.
Also,
And just for the record, the facts are very concerning. The man came behind a stranger at a park and groped her and then threatened to kill her. The state is requesting that defendant be placed on community supervision on both cases.
all right. Mr. Aguirre?
Your Honor, he's been in jail for 33 days and he is entering the plea. He is homeless. He does not have a phone. He does not have any transport. If we were to set him up on probation, we're basically setting him up for failure. And he understands that. He just doesn't think he would be able to make probation even if he could. He has no place to live and no way of getting anywhere right now. I mean, he's on foot and he's on the streets. Again, Judge, he has been in 33 days. I don't think this alleged victim and he know each other. So I don't know that the odds of them even running into each other are significant. So, Your Honor, respectfully, we would ask for a time served. Again, He has been 33 days in there. My understanding from speaking with Mr. Lopez, it's this particular defendant. I mean, he spent, well, the judge, you know how crowded the jail is, Judge, and that's part of why we're trying to resolve these cases.
So he's not related to Jessica Reina?
No, Judge, it was a stranger at a park and he came up behind her.
Okay, they're just complete strangers. They're not related. They're not neighbors or anything like that, right?
No, Judge.
Okay. All right. And he's done what, a total of 34 days or more or less I have here?
Yes, Judge. Since I believe July 10th, I think was when he was booked in.
Okay. Well, we'll make it here. All right. 34 days in jail, credit for 30 days served. And no fine, no court costs. It'll be a time served for both cases.
34, you mean. 34, credit for 34. You said 30.
Yeah. 34 days in jail, credit for 34 for both cases.
That's
No
right.
fine, no court costs. It'll be a time served.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. That'll do it. Thank you.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Thank you.
Number 22,
Number 20.
Jesse Mercado.
Jesse Mercado.
Yes, Judge, she's here.
Okay. Only one case?
Yes.
This is also an open plea, Judge.
Okay. All right, Jesse CR 2206-921D, Jesse Mercado. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. Your case, Class A misdemeanor, it carries a terroristic threat, Class A misdemeanor, which carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
The state offers plea documents and offense reports as stated Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as stated Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as stated Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as stated Exhibit 4. The state also requested defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requested defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, so stipulated.
Without objections, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Jesse Mercado is guilty as charged in CR 2206-921D. Recommendation, state.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs, 8 months deferred adjudication, an anger management course, 20 community service hours, and the defendant must stay away from victim Israel Mercado.
All right, I didn't get the first name. What was it again?
Israel.
Israel Mercado.
Israel, okay. Mercado.
Yes,
Is that a relative?
I believe they're brothers, Judge.
They're brothers? And do they live together? Do you know?
I don't believe so, Judge.
They don't? Okay, stay away from Israel Mercado. Okay, Mr. Aguirre. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, he's been in 20 days on this charge. It's essentially a shouting match between brothers. He's been sitting there. We are asking for time served. He does not live with his brother. I know that when we discussed probation, we discussed the financial hardship it would put on him. He is trying to, I mean, like everybody else, trying to get by as best he can, Judge. So respectfully, we are asking for time served.
Okay. All right. All right. 0 fine, 0 court costs, 21 days in jail, credit for 21. That'll be a time served. Okay.
Thank you,
That'll
Your
do it, Mr. Mercado. Be careful out there, okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Have a nice day too, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay, going back to number 13, Mr. Manuel Herrera.
Number 13, let me see here.
He was picked up by the U.S. Marshals yesterday morning at 7:31 a.m. So that'll stay pending and we'll see
U.S. Marshal, what time?
at 7:31 a.m. yesterday.
7:31 a.m. We don't see, that's why he's not in the county. So the U.S. Marshals have him. And we're talking about Manuel Herrera, CR 2205-910D. All right, no action on him. Okay.
Your Honor, well, since he is in custody, can we raise his bond so at least he gets credit for the time
Can we
he's in
what?
custody? can we either raise his bond or something so that he gets credit while he's in federal custody? Because if not, he's only gonna, or it's a DWI second, he's got like 60 days, Judge.
No, I think we just leave it alone, right? Yeah, we'll leave it alone for right now.
All right, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I think
Is that
that's
it,
all,
Mr. Aguirre?
I think that's all Ted had. He's on a plane to Vegas. And
Okay. Okay, you're excused. Have a great day there, man.
You guys have a great weekend. Be safe.
You
please.
too. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Mr. Anthony Ortega, he's got number 11.
Miss-
David Lee,
Mr. Ortega, that'll be David Lee Valls.
Yes, Judge, present for the defense.
Okay, David Lee Valls, VALLS.
Judge, that's the one that we had trouble with earlier. We took him back to the cell.
he's the one that misbehaved.
Okay. Maybe we'll leave him for a little while, a little longer. Or what?
Yeah, on Monday
On Monday? It'll be for Monday's jail. Okay.
Yes, Judge, what time on Monday?
at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
We'll send out the Zoom.
2 p.m. We'll send out the Zoom information to everybody involved.
I'll be there, Judge.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, I have Miss
Mhm.
Miss Saldiva,
Let's see who's next.
number 12,
Number 12,
Jose Briones.
Jose Antonio Briones. All right, you need to unmute Miss Saldivar.
He's a
My
Spanish speaker.
apologies, Judge.
Spanish speaker.
Spanish speaking? Okay. Let me see here.
Is it a plea?
Yeah, it'll be a plea. Is it going to be a plea state?
No,
Uh,
Judge.
Yes. What's the announcement?
Excuse me, Judge. I'm sorry, Judge. My apologies. Mr. Briones was brought from Brooks County today to Hidalgo. I was scheduled to go meet with him at the jail, but woke up sick this morning. I was exposed to someone with COVID, haven't had a chance to test, so I didn't want to. I know the jail is crowded, and I would hate to,
You don't wanna-
risk exposure.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. However, I think if I did have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Briones, I think he is ready to plea. We were going to ask for time served. He's been in jail for 61 days. This is I believe either a Class B or Class A assault.
Let's say so.
And yes, he does have an ICE hold. And so if we were to come to a resolution, I do believe he would qualify for deportation. And I think he just wants to get something on record.
Okay. You want to do what?
Miss Christina, can we set it for Monday? And can you find somebody that can help you out?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I
Monday,
should be
2
able
p.m.?
to.
Yeah.
Monday, 2 p.m.?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Monday, 2 p.m. and good luck with that. And hopefully everything goes well with you.
Thank you, Judge. Yes, no, I'm headed to Walgreens to get a test now.
Oh, okay. Oh, my. Okay.
Yes,
2 p.m. on Monday, and hopefully somebody can help you. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, Judge. And Mr. Briones, if you can hear me, I will be getting a hold of you. I don't know if you have a translator there with you, sir.
Señor
Okay.
Briones, ahorita su abogada no tuvo tiempo de ir a hablar con usted porque amaneció mala hoy en la mañana. Tuvo contacto con alguien que tiene COVID. No ha tomado la prueba, pero se va a tomar la prueba. Si ella no puede ir a verlo a usted personalmente, entonces ella va a mandar a alguien para que le expliquen los documentos y todo lo que se tiene que hacer. La corte lo va a traer para atrás el lunes a las 2 de la tarde.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Okay? Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. You're excused. Okay.
Gracias, sir.
Gracias.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Hope
you.
everything goes fine.
Thank you. Have a good day. May we be
Okay.
excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay, Mr. Cantu, no, Mr. Tijerina.
All right.
Where's Mr. Tijerina?
All right. Let me see who's next here.
16 and 17.
16 and 17. That'll be Isidro Perez.
Mr. Tijerina is connecting.
Okay. Isidro Perez.
Yes, Judge, we have.
And we're also waiting for, well, I think this, okay, Mr. Tejerina already.
Judge
Mr.
is Spanish
Tejerina,
speaker.
all right. Spanish speaking, very good. Let me get Mr. Tejerina on here. I see his name, but he needs to unmute and,
Hello,
Judge.
yeah. Yes, sir. Is your client signed up, Isidro Perez?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. State, he's got 2 cases. It'll be a plea on both of them?
He'll be playing to the DWI judge and will be dismissing CR 2201 061860.
All right, I think
Isidro, levanta tu mano derecha.
you swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
¿Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Yeah.
You can
Y
put
te
your hand down.
contestar sí, señor o no, señor.
CR.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you can put your hand down.
Puedes bajar tu mano.
CR 2206-187D, Isidro Manuel Perez, your charge, CWI, Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
En el caso tuyo es una clase B. Bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $2,000 y no más de 180 días en la cárcel. La pregunta es, ¿comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
¿Comprendes que tienes el derecho de que un jurado oiga tu caso? También tienes el derecho de apelar, pero es correcto que tú has rechazado esos dos derechos.
Sí.
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez te han declarado que estés mentalmente incompetente? Por un doctor, loco.
No.
No.
Okay. You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation when you give a plea?
¿Comprendes tú que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación después de que tú te declares culpable? ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, that you plead guilty in your case may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or the denial of naturalization under federal law?
Y comprendes tú que si tú no eres ciudadano de este país y te declaras culpable, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que te nieguen la entrada a este país bajo leyes federales. ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And was that explained to you by your attorney?
¿Y eso se te explicó a ti por tu abogado?
Sí.
Yes.
And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
¿Y cómo te declaras? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
¿Y te estás declarando culpable libre y voluntariamente?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as states Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as states Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as states Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and need assessment as states Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. State further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
Judge, we have no objections to exhibits. We so agree and stipulate, Your Honor.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. Recommendation, state.
The recommendation in CR 22-06-187D is a $300 fine, court costs 180 days, probated for 11 months, an alcohol class, MAD impact panel, a mobile alcohol monitoring device for 6 months, 180 days Texas driver's license suspension, and open restitution to victims Maria Rosales and Mauro Gonzalez.
Maria Rosales and Mauro. Okay. And the date was going to be September the 12th? 9/12 at 3 p.m. for the restitution hearing. September 12th, 3 p.m. And is that the understanding there, Mr. Tejerina?
Yes, it is, Judge. We would just ask for consideration on the fine and the court cost, Your Honor. I believe my client was in county jail for over 90 days.
For, yeah, about 98 days, more or less. Court will hereby waive the fine and court costs and there's no community hours. So no fine, no court costs. He'll be on 11 months probation and he'll do all the other requisites that are being ordered, required by. Does he have a hole? Do you know? A nice hole?
It's my understanding he does not, Judge.
Does not? Okay.
Correct.
That's not ice. No ice. Okay. So then we're coming back September the 12th, 3 p.m. to consider the restitution.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Señora Pérez, en el caso de usted le quitó la multa y te quitó los costos de corte, vas a estar en 11 meses de libertad condicional. Hay unas clases que tienes que atender, el aparato que va en tu vehículo por 6 meses y la licencia suspendida por 180 días. Ya cuando salgas, el oficial te va a hablar y vas a ir a visitar con ellos. Ahí te dan una copia de la orden y lo que tienes que hacer. If I can ask Mr. Tijerina, we don't have this paperwork on file.
This one?
Yes.
All right. So then we need to.
What-
It should have
was
been
the paperwork-
e-filed, Your Honor.
Okay.
Let
Go with.
let me see if I've e-filed it, Judge. It should be
I,
e-filed.
Okay.
I signed him up this morning, Judge.
Okay.
And Judge, the other case will be dismissed with the plea?
Yes, I'm waiting on the other case from the state.
Tenfold.
State is currently looking for the paperwork.
Yes, Judge, 1 second. I don't believe I have paperwork for CR 22-06703.
Okay, so then
For which?
for the one we just did the plea, the Class B DWI, CR 22-06-18070.
Okay, Judge, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What number are we on? I'm sorry.
It's number 17.
Number 17, CR 22-06-18070.
Yes, Judge, that one's filed. Can we recall this in a second, Judge? 08766D we have filed.
No.
Right.
No,
6060
Kelsey,
was the
it's
dismissal.
Okay,
it's
I'm
80,
so sorry.
86, 06186.
But we're looking for the
And the
paperwork.
paperwork that we need is for 06187.
8070.
Yes, okay. I was confused for a second.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Judge, I do have it. I'll go ahead and refile it. I thought I filed it, but
Okay.
I guess I was mistaken.
Okay, so
I'll
we do
file
have
it.
it.
But it is
Okay.
executed.
All right, and so the second case, what is the announcement, ma'am, or your motion?
The state has filed a motion to dismiss on CR 22-06186D. That's an accident involving damage.
All right, that'll be granted. Court will dismiss CR 22-06-186D, State versus Isidro Perez. This case is hereby dismissed. All right, anything else, Mr. Tegrina?
No, Judge. Thank you, sir. You have a good weekend.
All right, you too. Have a good weekend. We'll see you. Okay, gracias.
Okay, Joe Bravo, number 14. He has Jose Luis Villarreal.
Number 14. Number 14, Jose Luis Villarreal.
He's in New York.
Mr. Bravo needs to unmute.
Unmute. Good
Mr.
afternoon, Your
Bravo.
Honor.
Mr. Bravo, good afternoon, Mr. Bravo.
For the record, Jose Bravo, on behalf of Mr. Villarreal, he has 3 cases, number 10, number 14. I think there's a third one as well.
Okay. 10. You're right, 10. Which one else?
Number 14.
10, 14, and what else?
It'll probably be an announcement on the other group, Judge.
Just those two, right?
The third one is not on the docket, but I haven't received anything on the third one, and I have a case number, Judge, if you need it.
Okay.
Yes, we need.
Yes, we need it.
CR 20
Uh-huh.
07865-D.
Okay. What is that charge?
Judge, that's an MTR.
MTR.
That's an
Motion to
MTR.
revoke.
Oh, MTR. Okay, on this one. All right. And so there's 3 cases, 1 MTR and 2 pleas.
Let's do the MTR first.
Yes, Judge, but we're not ready on the motion to revoke on CR 20-07865D.
Judge, I believe the state was going to make a recommendation of dismissing the MTR.
Oh,
Yes,
after
Judge.
the pleas.
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
After the pleas. Okay, we understand now. Okay, Mr. Bravo, you're wearing orange and we're doing jail cases. We have a rule in this court that attorneys are not supposed to wear orange when we're doing jail cases. But I think you're out of town or you're something like that, right?
Yes, Judge, it's calling from the very top of the Empire State Building.
Oh my God, Vampire State Building. Okay, watch out for those vampires. Okay, sir?
Yes, and the King Kong too as well.
Okay, very well. Let's see, Mr. Jose Luis Villarreal. Will he need interpreting?
No, he does not.
Okay. All right, good afternoon, sir. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. 2 cases here we're going to plea on and then potentially dismiss the MTR, which is the motion to revoke. Here they are, CR 21. 279D, Jose Luis Villarreal, Class A misdemeanor, resisting arrest. CR 2206, 113D, Jose Luis Villarreal, Class B misdemeanor. Class A, the potential penalty can be up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. On the Class B, the penalty can be up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand that for both cases, you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and did you waive those two rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give your plea?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, sir.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily for both cases?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as State Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as State Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as State Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as State Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, Your Honor. So agreed, stipulate.
So without objections, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cause numbers and recommendations here. How about CR 2112 279D?
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine. Court costs 199 days, Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 199 days.
Okay, on this one, waive the court costs and the fine, 199 for 199 times served. And in the next case, CR 2206 113D. Yes, ma'am.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine. Court costs 41 days, Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 41 days.
Also, because of the time in jail, waive the fine and court costs, 41 days in jail, credit for 41 times served. So now the third one, the MTR.
The state will be filing a motion to dismiss and recall capias on CR 20-07865D. It's a criminal trespass.
All right, court will hereby dismiss the MTR and CR 20-07865D. Is that the understanding there, Mr. Barrow?
That is our understanding, Your Honor.
All right, that'll be a time served, Mr. Villarreal. Okay, time served in both cases, and the MTR got dismissed. You're excused. Have a great day, sir. All right, Mr. Bravo, have a great day, sir. You did a plea from the Empire State Building. That
Yes,
should be
I
history, okay?
That should be your first, Your Honor.
That should be the first, and it should be in the books. Okay, sir?
Sounds good. Y'all take care.
It's on the record.
Careful out there. Be careful.
Okay, be careful out there, man. All right. Who else are we?
Okay, Mr. Cantu,
Mr. Cantu.
he has number 4, number 20, and number 21.
Oh, let me see here. That'll be number 4. That'll be Cázares. What's his name? Ricardo. No.
Al Israel.
Oh, Al Israel Cázares. Mr. Cantu.
Hello, Judge.
Yes, sir. He's got how many cases? Oh, 3.
Number 4, 20, and 21.
Oh, 2021. There we go. You put the numbers there for me. 2021. Here we go. Wow. Let me see here. Okay, state. State. There's 3 cases. It'll be a plea on all 3 of them.
We'll be dismissing CR 22-06703D, possession of controlled substances, with the plea to CR 21-08766. And the other 2 are.
Okay, so my number 20 is going to get dismissed. So he'll plead in the other 2?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I got it straight now. All right, here we go. We have Al Israel Cázares. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. 3 cases, but you're going to plead on 2, and 1's going to get dismissed. CR 21-08766D. Al Israel Cázares, Class A misdemeanor, possession of a controlled substance, and then CR 22-06704D. Al Israel Cázares, terroristic threat, Class B misdemeanor. So on the Class A, the potential penalty can be up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. On the Class B, the potential penalty can be up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that for both cases, you're entitled to a jury trial. You're also entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those two rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily on both cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as State's Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as State's Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as State's Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as State's Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objections to the exhibits, and we so agree and stipulate as required.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cause numbers. Recommendations here, the Class A, CR 2108766D. Yes, ma'am.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine. Court costs 25 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 25 days.
Because of the time in jail, court will waive the fine and court costs, 25 days in jail, credit for 25 times served. Second case, CR 2206704D.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine. Court costs 24 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 24 days.
Also waive the fine and court costs because of the time in jail. It'll be 24 days in jail, credit for 24 times served. And the third case?
On CR 2206703D, the state will be filing a motion to dismiss.
Court will hereby grant the motion to dismiss on CR 2206703D, State versus Israel Cáceres. This case is hereby dismissed. Is that the understanding, Mr. Cantu?
Understanding, Your Honor.
All right, two times served and one dismissal, okay? All right, thank you very much. Your excuse, sir, Mr. Cáceres.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Your excuse too, Mr. Cantu. Have a great day, okay, sir?
Yes.
All right, bye-bye. Have a great day.
Okay, Mr. Munoz has number 15 and number 23 first.
Okay.
Javier Carrizales.
All right, let's see. 15 and what? And 23. All right, Mr. Munoz.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Munoz standing in for Tanya Ramirez.
All right, sir. Good afternoon. Good to hear from you. You have Javier Carrizales, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Javier Carrizales. He's got two cases, right?
Yes, Your Honor. A theft and an assault.
All right. Two cases. Theft.
For the record, it's CR-22-06117-D. That's the theft, and CR-22-07284-D. That's the assault.
Got it. And state, is it going to be a plea on both of them?
Yes, Judge.
All right, two cases here from Mr. Carrizales. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Your Honor, this he is a Spanish speaker.
Okay.
Levanta tu mano derecha. ¿Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes, puedes bajar tu mano.
You can put your hand down. All right, first case, CR 2206117D, Javier Carrizales Jr., theft, Class A misdemeanor. Then second case, CR 2207284D, Javier Carrizales Jr., assault, Class A misdemeanor. Each case is a Class A misdemeanor. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Javier, tienes dos casos. El primer caso es CR 2206117D, es una clase A. El segundo caso, CR 2207284D, también es una clase A. Bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $4,000 y no más de un año en la cárcel. La pregunta del juez es, ¿comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
Comprendes que tienes el derecho de que un jurado oiga tu caso. También tienes el derecho de apelar, pero ¿es correcto que tú has rechazado esos dos derechos?
Sí.
Esos son los documentos que firmaste. Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez te han declarado que estés mentalmente incompetente?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give a plea?
Y comprendes tú que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación después de que tú te declares culpable. ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no? Yes.
You understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, that your plea of guilty in your case may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or the denial of naturalization under federal law?
Y comprendes tú que si tú te declaras culpable y no eres ciudadano de este país, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que te nieguen la entrada a este país bajo leyes federales. ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And was that explained to you by your attorney?
¿Y eso se te explicó a ti por tu abogado?
Sí.
Yes.
And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not
¿Y
guilty?
cómo te declaras? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily on both cases?
¿Te estás declarando culpable libre y voluntariamente en los dos casos?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as States Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as States Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as States Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as States Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, Your Honor, and so stipulated.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cause numbers. Recommendations, CR 22-06-117D.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 1 year probated for 1 year, a theft education course, 30 community service hours, and restitution due and owing in the amount of $500 to Anselmo Reyes.
Anselmo Reyes. 500, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, let me hear the other recommendation and then we'll come back again. CR 22-07-284D.
The state's recommendation is a $300 fine, court costs 1 year probated for 18 months, and anger management by Mujeres Unidas, 30 community service hours. The defendant must stay away from victim Kayla Canty and open restitution to victim Kayla Canty.
Open restitution, that'll be what, September 12th?
Yes, sir.
It'll be 9/12 at
3 p.m.
3 p.m. 9/12 at 3 p.m. for restitution in case there's damages out there for, what was the name of it again? I'm sorry.
Kayla Canty.
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 Okay. All righty. So let me see here. All right. On the first case, CR 22-06-117D, court can waive the fine and court costs and the community hours, and to run concurrent with the second case, and that'll be $100 fine plus court costs instead of $300, and then everything else that was recommended by the state will be part of, and no community hours. But the main thing here is the open restitution, okay? You want to say?
Javier, en el primer caso tuyo, el juez te quitó la multa y te quitó los costos de corte. Vas a estar en 1 año de libertad condicional.
No fees.
Tienes que ir a clases de robo y te quitó las horas de servicio a la comunidad. Tienes que pagarle $500 a víctima Anselmo Reyes. Y en el segundo caso, te quitó también la multa y los costos de corte. Vas a estar en 18 meses de libertad condicional, clases de consejo con Mujeres Unidas. Tienes que retirarte de Kayla Canty, no tener contacto con ella, y tienes que regresar el día 12 de septiembre a las 3 de la tarde para si hay daños que le debes a Kayla, vas a ser responsable también por pagar esos daños médicos o...
Sí hay daños.
Sí hay daños.
Okay, first of all, no fine, no court costs for both cases. We'll do that. And then only one fee will be charged. But the main thing is restitution. We'll find out if there's any on September the 12th. Okay, is that understood, Mr. Munoz?
Yes, Your Honor. September 12th, it is?
September 12th, 3 p.m., right?
All right, thank you.
Okay, that'll do it. Gracias,
Gracias,
Mr.
Javier.
Perez. That'll do it. Thanks, sir.
And Judge,
Bye-bye.
will it be one probation fee, Judge?
Yes, only one fee, you're right.
Simple.
But no
Thank
fine,
you.
no court costs on both cases. What is
No,
it?
we have Ricardo Resendes.
Ricardo
And he has
Resendes.
several. He has number 3, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Ricardo Resendes. Are you ready for that, Mr. Munoz?
Yes, Your Honor. We
Really?
signed him up today. He does speak English. It is just a combination of Class A's and Class B's.
Oh, okay, it'll be 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got it here. Let me,
Are they all gonna be pleas?
yeah, the question I have for the state. Which is the one he's gonna plead to? All of them or some of
He's
them?
planning to time served on all of them, Judge.
He's gonna,
Plead to time served on all
he's
of them.
gonna, he's gonna plead on all of them?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
As a felony, it's gonna be.
Oh, okay, okay, if you please on all of them, a felony will be dismissed. Okay, understood now. All right, I think we got it now, Mr. Munoz. You ready, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Resendez, you swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases, and let me just read them all in order, okay? CR 21-08-568D, Ricardo Resendez, Class B misdemeanor, criminal trespass. CR 21-10-584D, deadly conduct, Class A misdemeanor. CR 21-107-05D, deadly conduct, Class A misdemeanor. CR 21-11-121D, theft, Class B misdemeanor. And the last one, CR 21-11-122D, also Ricardo Resendez, that'll be criminal trespass, Class B misdemeanor. All right, we have a Class A and Class B misdemeanor charges. The Class B misdemeanor charges carry a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. On the Class A's, the potential penalty can be up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that for each case, you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and did you weigh those two rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily for all 6 cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as stated Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as stated Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as stated Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and assessment as stated Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, Your Honor, and so stipulated.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on all 6 cause numbers. Recommendations, I think it's going to be all the same for all of them?
Depending on the class, Judge, for the Class B's, it's going to be a $100 fine, court costs 180 days, Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 180 days. And on the Class A's, the state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 365 days, Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 365 days.
Okay. So then on all the Class B misdemeanors, the penalty will be 180 days in jail with 180 days credit. That'll be a time served for all the Class B's because no fine, no court costs. On all the Class A cases, no fine, no court costs, 365 days in jail, credit for 365 days served, also time served for all Class A's. So for all 6 cases, time served, and good luck with that felony case, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're excused. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank
Is that it for Jill? Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. It was a difficult